How did God put it in your heart to care for the prospect? How does it really begin?
God has placed a burden in my heart to care for these people, because these people, when they come out of prison, they are lost. So they need love and acceptance. Don't look back on their past, don't judge them, and just accept them as who they are.
I started with feeling, going to serve in prison is cool. Along the way, as I was serving in Malaysian care as an intern, right, God speak to me even more using this phrase, Matthew chapter 25 verse 36. He said, I was naked and you clothed me. I was sick and you visited me. And when I was in prison, you came to me. So I suddenly feel like, this verse is very meaningful. I would like to care for these people because I can also see Jesus.
How about, you have any unforgettable moments that pull at your heartstring?
I need to go and pick up an ex-convict from the prison itself. He doesn't get to receive a proper hygiene and his skin was very bad. He's also very smelly. So more than that, right, I need to fetch him, bring him to meet his parents. After that, stay with me. And so I was like very scared also whether will this person do any harm to me, will he steal my things. I feel like very hard to take care of this person, but God reminded me with that. He said, Jesus in his ministry, right, he actually embraced those unclean, those leprosy that people don't want to touch. But really, I cannot forget that moment, and it's very special that moment to me. For my personal experience also, I also take care of inmates, and then now he's back to his own place. Then at times he called me back or he texted me asking for money. He may take this money to get something else. So I decided to say no. He responded in a very bad way, because at the very beginning I have bring you out from prison, fetch you, helping you to transit, and then he just turn against us, as in say, hey, you don't understand me, you don't help me, you just being very pretentious, a lot of hurtful words, and that really reminds me, sometimes it's not easy to embrace. We thought we are doing good alone, but I think doing good alone is not enough. When God actually embraced us with love also, right, He also embraced us despite us being rebellious. So it really challenged me at that point of time. It's like, wow, I have done so much to you, and yet you turn against me, and I feel that a lot then that's where I find myself like, is it worth or not? And sometimes we also see them relapse again and again.
Yeah,
it's like
true.
trying to build them up, then they relapse. Is it worth the time? Is it worth the money, the effort? In God's perspective, He will never give up on everyone, right? Yeah. So definitely not easy.
Never
to
give up.
serve.
never give up.
Then what makes you continue to serve despite having all these memories or challenges?
Since God has called me to do this ministry, He also prepared me. He said, no matter what happens, never give up on them, because God hasn't given up on me. I also sinned many times, but God hasn't given up on me. So maybe the first time never make it, second time don't make it, but there are people who have already made it a third time or fourth time. They already made it, and then that is what gives me the motivation to continue the ministry. God hasn't given up on them, so why should we?
Yeah, why should we give up, right? Yeah. I agree. Actually, we and them, or the ex-convict, or the prisoners, we are same. It's just one behind the bars, one yet to be captured only. We are equally sinful also. So God said, I have embraced you. Why not you do the same to them, right?
The success rate in this ministry is very, very minimum.
Yeah.
I have already, there were more than 1,000 people have come and gone during my term in Malaysian
Yeah,
care.
I'm sure you will see more of this.
But the few that have made it kept me going. This is something. This is God's ministry. It's not my ministry. We just do our part, and God is the one who transforms them. So out of the, let's say, 1,000 people have come and gone, there's only about a handful, less than 10 who have already made it. And that gives me the motivation to continue. At least these people have already changed and transformed and have families and children and all that.
reminds me like the parable of the sower where we sow seed, regardless of any land, God will just sow seed, or we should just sow the seed. Different people has different conditions. Some may not make it, but those who make it changed, right? I think you see a lot of transformation on them. When God touched them, I think they really changed.